What is going on, everyone? In this video I did something that I haven't done in a couple years, which I have no idea why, which is doing some surf fishing off the Oregon coast. The last time I did surf fishing was 2 years ago at PK's first surf fishing tournament, which I don't know why the hell it took me 2 years to get out and do this again, because it's a lot of fun. But one of the reasons is I didn't want to drive all the way to Newport, and I ended up going out with my good buddy David and Brian, and David showed me this spot in Florence that is only an hour from where I live. And like I said in my Catch and Cook, I do not like Florence, so this kind of redeemed Florence to me. I just think it's kind of, whenever I go crabbing and fishing there, I never feel like I'm gonna do well. I didn't do amazing on this trip, I can't say. I caught about two. We ended up getting there like a half an hour before high tide. We should have fished the incoming tide instead of the outgoing, but I've heard high tide and low tide are both good. I guess it's depending on where you are, what time of day, or just kind of, I don't know, what time of year. I'm still learning a lot about the ocean, so far I think I'm going to go back at while the tide's coming in, so maybe an hour and a half or two before high tide, because that seems like that's when most of the people over in the spot have done the best. My very good buddy Brian, he is kind of the person that I teach most of the things I know about fishing, because if he has a question about fishing, he comes to me. It's kind of nice having someone to bounce my knowledge off of and teach things to see if I know what the hell I'm actually talking about. So far it's worked. I've got him on his first bass, first carp. Besides charter fishing, he's never actually caught anything out of the ocean besides going on a paid boat. So we took him out to the surf, which he's only walked on the beach, and to a jetty. He kicked my butt for sure in this video. I think he caught about 8 or 9. But most of the fishing we do is like in ponds and lakes, so it's kind of cool getting him into a different scenario and seeing him catch these fish that he's never seen before. So that was a lot of fun. That was probably the highlight. I was having more fun watching him catch fish than catching fish myself. Before the video starts, I quickly just want to talk about the rig we were using out there and the bait. So let me show you what the rig looks like. I actually just uploaded a video of what this rig, kind of how to tie this rig in the loops. This is what the rig looks like. It is called the high-low rig. So you got one hook there, and your weight on the bottom. It's kind of like a drop shot. So this line I didn't actually use. This is just for the video so you could see better. I was using 50-pound Braid as my main line, going to a 14 to 20-pound leader. And then we were using these number 2, so you can see that. These are size 2 bait holder by EagleClaw hooks. And then 1 to 3 ounces of weight depending on how strong the water is moving. I was using a 2-pound pyramid weight, and that worked really well. And for the reel, you just want a big enough reel with a good amount of line capacity. Braid is smaller diameter, so you can put a lot more on there. And then for the rod, they were catching a lot more because they're using about 8 foot and above rod length, and I only had a 6.5, so I wasn't able to get my stuff out there as far. So I recommend going to at least 7.5 to 10 foot rod is probably the best, because you want to be able to launch it out there, especially if you aren't using waders like I wasn't, so you're not standing in the water because it's freezing and also dangerous. The bait we were using were these guys right here. These are Gulp Sandworms in the camo color. These are 6 inches. So what I did is I cut these in half. We had 3 inches pieces, one for each hook. And these last quite a while. These are probably, if you look up anything for surf fishing or jetty fishing, a lot of people are going to recommend these Gulp worms because they work really well. Every time I've gone fishing with them, I've caught something. So they're $7. They're a little spendy, but you're going to get fish, and they last quite a while. So I think they're worth the money. Pretty much that's what we use. It's a very simple rig. If you want to learn how to tie it, I have a video, where there's many other videos on the internet probably explaining it a little better than I did, but that's about it. 2 hooks, weight, boom. It's kind of a surf fishing drop shot rig. Besides that, we are creeping up on the 400 subscriber mark, and thank you very much. If you want to be part of a bunch of giveaways, once I hit 500, I'm starting to do giveaways from 500 all the way to 1,000. So if you want to be a part of that, hit the subscribe button. I'll probably be to 400 by the time this video goes up. I really appreciate all the support, and just help me get to 500 or 1,000 by the end of the year. Instagram's right here. That being said, please enjoy this video. This was a lot of fun. I will be getting out again, and then there will be a jetty video probably next week that is also what we did after this, and it was a lot of fun seeing Brian catch his first fish. Enjoy. This will be your first surf perch, my first Oregon or Florence surf perch, if you catch one. Just never turn your back to the waves.
Yeah.
Probably heard that before.
Yep.
So get out where you can and cast as far as you can to the right. Just don't whip it as hard as where you're gonna.
Okay. I'll do a nice gentle practice cast.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Well, thank you. Okay.
Yeah. All right, first cast. And we are off. I'm on. Oh, dude, I was already. I already had one. He got off. First cast. Hook him. Just walk back with it.
Okay.
So just reel in and walk with them. Let the waves push them in. Is it like?
Yeah.
I don't know either. It's hard to tell.
I keep on hitting that. I've never fished on the ocean.
I don't know if it's thumping along or if what.
It's definitely an interesting
Yeah, it might just be rocks. I thought it was a bite.
I thought so.
Oh, that's fish, dude. That's fish.
Huh?
It's like
Yeah, it feels like.
Mark and Brian cast. All right, let's get a fish.
Oh, he's gone, he's gone.
Yeah! Woo!
My foot is fucking soaked.
That's why you.
It's not waterproof. I forgot.
That's why you bring the extra socks. Oh, there we go. No, we got it. No,
I got it too.
you go.
I got it too. Yeah, dude. Oh, shit.
Here, back up. Let the waves bring them in. Yeah, double up, man. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah.
Pretty light. Pretty light. I don't know if it's
No, this one felt pretty light. Oh, he's on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, buddy! Woo! Here, back. Camera on. Dude, that's a good size.
Get it!
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're touching tips. Dude, double. Oh, yeah. This one's a little small. I'm not going to keep them, but we got to take a picture regardless. I think you can keep yours. It's just good size. I'm going to set him in there for a second. All right, buddy. You're too small. Hubba! Peace out. Woo! David's got one over there. We just doubled up. A little watery.
I should have worn my good shoes.
All right, man. Let's go get another.
Okay.
That was dope. Dude, that's your first fish off the beach. Woo! All right. And hoodah! Woo!
Look at that! Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh, he's on. Haha, number 2. Enjoying your first surf fish trip for sure?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh dude. Oh, this is it. This is it.
Oh, Chewy crunch.
Here. Jump. Bigger one than that.
Somewhere.
Look at that, dude.
Damn. What's your limit?
15.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of fish, dude.
Yeah, it is. No, that's a good size, man. Woo! That's what I want.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Ship that way out there in like the.
That's a nice one.
We sent that.
Huh?
So we sent that one way out there. Dude.
You're killing it, man.
Nice. Is that a keeper? Do you want to keep it?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
And those guys had small ones too. Skippy, skippy. Little tiny.
Cute.
Mr. Lozar killing it.
Yeah.